What's up, YouTube? Coming at you today with a warranty report on Bark River knives or Bark River Knife and Tool. And I've got 5 or 6 videos using my Bark River Aurora in the past. And when I got the knife, it was also already used, and the knife had been to Iraq. So it's been all over the place. And I've never had a new Bark River. This is my only Bark River. And I'd heard about their spa treatment, where you can send the knife in and they will sort of refinish it and send it back out to you. So anyway, the knife is extremely impressive now. The knife, as I mentioned, was very well used, so it had scratches all over the blade, it had patina on it, it had chips in it. The handle, the micarta handle, was scratched and tore up. The tang was scratched and tore up. I mean, it just had wear everywhere, and nothing that would affect the use really other than the chipping. But thought I would send it to them and get to experience what a new Bark River knife is like, and boy, am I impressed. The way they make the Bark Rivers, full tang construction, pinned handles, they can basically just take a layer off and you have a new knife. One of the pins, I think it was this one, had a big dent in it, and they just were able to take that down and put that nice satin finish on those pins, and it's like new again. The blade has no scratches. They even re-etched the compass and the maker's mark. Focus. Hello. Sorry about that. Focus. You can see that nice and clear now. That was very faded and rough, and now that's fixed again. So they really do a great job refurbishing the knife to new condition. It's also screaming sharp again. And guys, basically you pay $15 and you can send in your Bark River knife to their spa and get this similar treatment. Now sheaths are another story. Sheaths are not covered by warranty. At least most manufacturers. I don't know that Bark River covers their sheaths, but I did send my sheath with the knife and mention that the knife just didn't fit well anymore. Now the sheath was well used and rough condition, but it was still functional. It just didn't hold the knife that well and was very loose. So I was very blown away that they sent me a brand new sheath. So very, very good service experience with Bark River. They back up their knives with a great warranty, and they follow through. And if you have a Bark River knife in used condition and you've thought about sending it into their spa, I would highly recommend it. I mean, it's like having a new Bark River knife, really. Look at that nice satin finish. And I had sharpened this. Who knows? The other guy had sharpened it. It was very well used. It had swirly scratch patterns all over it. It had been sharpened on sandpaper. Half the compass was scratched off. Most of the bottom of the Bark River knives, Escanaba, Michigan, USA, was scratched off. Oh, and I would also note, you might have noticed if you know your Bark Rivers well, but the micarta on this knife normally comes from Bark River with an extremely high polish on it, giving it more of a solid color versus the two-tone you see in the pattern here. And it makes for a really slick handle the way they wax and buff them. So on my own, before I sent this knife in months ago, I had sanded it down to a lower grit and removed most of that wax, and it gives you a grippier handle again. Makes the micarta just a little grippier for you, and it doesn't have that slippery, waxy feel. So they took note of that, and while they did refinish the handle, because like I said, one of these pins was even dented really badly, they didn't wax it. They didn't take it to that high polish and make it all slippery again, knowing I would probably just undo that. So they care over there. They seem to. I'm impressed. I highly recommend them. And if you're thinking about getting a Bark River or sending yours in, I say go for it. So just wanted to share this story with you guys, and I'm happy with the experience. And I'll just go right back into continuing to use this knife now. But it's nice to see what one of the brand new ones is like from Bark River, as well as their edge. So guys, thanks for watching. Just a quick update there for you on a good warranty experience. Hope that helps.